Nieces and Niestas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. She is I and I am her, and you have arrived to Nieces Nation. And over here we do mainly things fragrances, you guys, but today we're going to do something a little different. I want to share with you hair care, skin care, and just a couple of hygiene body care essentials, things that I have been enjoying. So I'm going to share those things with you. If you're interested in that type of content, please stay tuned. Alright, so you guys, these things, they range, like I said, from hair care, skin care, and a couple of hygiene items. So I have them all in this little clear container. I don't keep them in this container. I just put them in this container so I can get them over here in my little filming studio, whatever this is, the junk room. All right. So we're gonna just start. Let's start with the hair. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 3 items that I have really been enjoying that I have recently added to my hair product. I don't really have a hair routine, you guys. You know, it's always an issue with my hair. It's either standing on my head and twist or in my infamous ponytail. Sometimes I will do a blowout, but I have a couple of items that I have just recently added or I'm trying out, and I have really been enjoying them. So let's talk about this item right here. This is a new item from Trader Joe's. I don't know if it's still in stores. You know how the hype is with Trader Joe's. When they put something out, you better get to the store and you better get there fast because it's likely to sell out. And Trader Joe's, there are certain things that they have that they don't have them year round. So I have been planning to go to Trader Joe's this weekend, but I didn't get around to it. But this right here is the cleansing conditioner hair wash. It says gentle plus moisturizing, generally suitable for all types of hair, sulfate silicone, detergent plus paraben free, non-foaming, and this is in the fragrance grapefruit and mint scent. All right, so it is advertised to reduce tangles, build up, frizz, dryness, enhance texture and volume, reveal soft and shiny hair, go more days between washes, no conditioner needed. All right, so when I did my last little 2-strand twist little set that I do, this is the washing product that I did use, you guys, and honestly I can say that my hair was much more manageable. I did not have to use my normal detangler. I do use a spray-on detangler. I did not use the detangler with this, and my hair was much more manageable, and I did not even set my hair immediately after washing it. I kind of like went to bed, so that next day it was still very manageable, very soft. I have probably like a 3A or 3B texture of hair. So for the most part, I do have some tangling, and depending on what's going on and the products that I use, it can get really dry. But for the most part, you know, my hair, it just kind of like do what it does. It's going to be very curly and somewhat kind of wavy. But I am really enjoying this. I wish I had gotten more than one because I'll probably only get maybe 3 uses out of this, but I wish I had gotten more than one. And it does not foam, but I can say that it did clean my hair, and my hair needed a really good wash. So I used this twice, you know, in one setting, and I really liked it. Like I said, I didn't have to use an added detangler to it, and my hair was very manageable. I do think that it made my hair a lot more moisturized than it normally is because my hair can get really dry. So it has helped to start the foundation of that moisture and locking it in. So again, this is the cleaning conditioner hair wash from Trader Joe's. You probably can still find this in stores depending on the volume of your store, how many people come in and what the hype is in your town. But I enjoyed this. I hope I can find more. All right, the next thing that I have really been enjoying now, I do use the Nairobi foam. Why do I use that? I don't even know. Someone told me it was good, and I use it. I think just to, because a lot of times I have to spray my hair to get it back to a point where I can manage it and it not be so dry. But I saw this when I was in the beauty store, and I picked this up, and it is a very good moisturizer. It's for daily use. But the thing about this and most creams, a lot of times if you're going to put this on your hair every day, I wouldn't recommend that, because depending on how your hair absorbs moisture and oils, but this can cause a buildup. So I don't use this every day. What I do is I may use it maybe twice or 3 times a week, but in between times I just get water, and it's like I'm reactivating the product that is already on the hair. So again, this is the Nairobi moisturizing hair lotion. All right, now this is another thing, and I've been hearing so much about this, and I'm kind of impressed. I like this. Now, I don't think I ever saw a person do like a double strand twist. I think they just did their wash and goes. I don't ever do wash and goes. I don't know why. I just don't. But maybe I need to try it. But I've been hearing so much about Uncle Funky's daughter. And this is the Curly Magic Curl Stimulator. You guys, when I 2-strand twist my hair, after using this product and adding this product as I 2-strand twist, so many people thought that I had just a straight wash and go. And they were asking me, how do you keep the stretch in your hair? How do you keep the stretch in your hair? And I'm like, the stretch. And they was like, with your wash and go. And I'm like, this is not a wash and go. But the curls, I mean, not the curls, but my hair, it was so moisturized and it looked so well that they thought that it was just a wavy texture or pattern in my hair. And actually, I had 2-strand twists in my hair. So I would definitely, so far, I'm enjoying this. I would definitely recommend it. I would not recommend this either, using it in between use, because I do think that there could be a buildup. And like I say, just water a lot of times with me, if it's a good product, that's all I need is water to just reactivate the product that is already in my hair. So that's it for the hair care products. So now we're going to move on down to the skincare products. Now, these skincare products, I've had a few of these in my collection for a while, but a lot of times when you get PR, or when you have like these BoxyCharm boxes, I know I was getting a lot of PR on skin products that I thoroughly enjoyed. So I had to wait, because I wanted to use them because they were some really kind of like top-notch products. And I did want to use them, but when I went out and I needed to repurchase, I purchased some things that, one of these products, my Toots, she used it. And she's into using all natural products on her skin. And I think if you, you see that little green mark right there, this little tag that they have in Sephora, and basically this tag, it just says that it's a natural product. So in doing so, during the last beauty sale that they had some really great deals on some skincare products that I had been wanting to try. So 2 of the things that I have been using on a regular, so this is to the ladies that have been asking me about my skincare routine. And like I said, I use what I have at that present moment, as long as it's something of quality. And I do like a test run. I do like a 24-hour test run on anything that I put on my face, because I have super sensitive skin. And I've shared with you all that I have dermatitis. So it's easy to cause a flare-up with that. So I did my 24-hour test. And even when I've never had a situation where I did a 24-hour test and the product didn't work. So just thankfully, I'm glad that that has happened. But I went to, they had a 50% off sale at Sephora during Black Friday sales. Yeah, it was Black Friday sales. So they had these two Kiel's products and they were 50% off. I do not remember the regular pricing on them, but I can remember that this was like $11. I want to say I paid like $15 for this, so this is regular price at like $40. But what I do normally first thing in the morning, and this is for my morning routine. I have two separate different routines for morning and one for night. So for my morning routine, what I did, I just used this Kiel's Ultra facial cleanser, and this is such a good cleanser. A little bit goes a long way, and I do use a silicone buffer, and I just put the little amount on the silicone buffer, damp my face, and I just kind of like, you know, use the buffer and I cleanse the skin. So I've really been using this, and I just love the way that it cleans your skin. What I like the most about this or any type of facial cleanser is that when I clean my skin and after I'm done, it doesn't feel like my skin is dried out. So that's what I really like about this. I would definitely repurchase this. So I have been looking onto Sephora to make sure they're not slipping up another 50% off sale, because I definitely would repurchase that. And after that, I go in with my eye cream. Right now I'm using the Good Molecules eye cream. But when I finish that, I am going to purchase one that belongs to the line of the next two items I'm going to show you. So I use this Daily Refined Milk Peel Toner, and I just tone my skin all over and I allow it to dry. So this is a SkinFix Triple Lipid Hyaluronic, not hyaluronic, but hyaluronic serum, barrier restoring serum. So I use this. It is in a pump container. I have really been enjoying this. Like I said, when you get good skincare products, it only takes a little. A little goes a very long way. So I use like 2 pea size. I put one here and I put one here, and I just spread those all across my face. So I use like 2 pea sizes, and it gets the job done. So I have really been enjoying this. I definitely want to continue to purchase this. I think I found what I really like, my type of what I really like, because I was using the Estee Lauder. It comes in the brown little bottle. I forget what it's called, but I was really heavy into the Estee Lauder. But after a while of using it, it started to cause a flare-up with my dermatitis. So I hope that this does not do this, because this is supposed to be more of a natural product. So I use the serum. Then I go in with the triple lipid peptide cream. And this is the daily moisturizing cream. And this has one of those air pumps. I love these air pump containers. So it's refillable, I think. Yeah, it's refillable. So you can take this little sleeve out and you can repurchase this. So you get this amount. You really get your money's worth. Like I said, it could be pricey to some. It's not Chanel, but it's actually, I think, cheaper than Estee Lauder. But it's a really good product, and I have thoroughly been enjoying this. Like I said, I do maybe 2 pumps, moisturize the skin, and I have really been enjoying this. I am going to get the eye cream once I'm done with the Good Molecules eye cream, and it's good, but that's nothing new. I've been using that for some years now, but I am going to add the restoring eye cream to my regimen as well. So after I do those 5 products, the last thing that I do in the morning is add my daily facial sunscreen. Now, I normally was using the Estee Lauder products, I was using the Fenty Beauty daily moisturizer, because it has like a PF 30 of 35. Yeah, it has a PF 35. It has the sunscreen of 35. So I ran across this in Trader Joe's, and I don't see this in Trader Joe's all the time. I don't know if this is a seasonal product, but most of their skincare products are not seasonal products. But I definitely need to check when I go back in. I love this stuff. This is the broad spectrum SPF 40. So it has a very high concentration of SPF. It is an individual, it's a gel, and it goes on so smooth and cool. I really like this. And it is for your face. It's fragrance free. It is water and sweat resistant. So it's really good. I really like this. And I think I only paid about $8 or $9 for this. So I definitely would recommend trying this. I really like this. And the SPF, you can't beat that. All right, so when I'm doing my nighttime face routine, I go in with this. I use this. And after I do that, I go in with this Avant. And this is a shea butter hyaluronic vitamin B3 seawater sweet almond. And this is a nighttime eye and facial cream. I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. So don't sleep on BoxyCharm, you guys, because sometimes I get some serious gems. When I looked this stuff up, people were selling this stuff. I don't know if they don't make it anymore, but they were selling this stuff for like $70, $80, $90. So I'm really enjoying this. It only takes a very small amount. Like I say, I massage it under my eyes and then I go over my entire face. And that's basically all I do for nighttime. I really focus on my skincare regimen and routine mainly in the mornings. Now, when I was into the Estee Lauder, whatever that stuff is, it's the anti-aging serum. It comes in a brown little container with a pump on the top. I cannot think of the name, but I'm going to put a picture of it right here. But I was using that at night because it was said that whatever it had in it, I think it had a high concentration of retinol in it. And what retinol is supposed to do, it's supposed to rid the surface of the dead skin cells on your face after you've cleaned it. And it's supposed to like resurface and renew the skin. So we know that that's what the skin does. You know, it's almost like a snake. We just don't see it. It's not visible for us to see, but our skin cells, they do renew themselves on a daily basis. So that's it for the skincare. So we're going to go into a few body care items. I also have another body care item that I got from Trader Joe's, and this is the firming body butter. This came out at the same time. It was a lot of buzz about it on Instagram, and I'm just about done with this. Honestly, you guys, I have completely noticed a significant difference in my skin. Now, it could be 1, 2, or just a combination of things. I think when you're really into, you know, body care and really taking care of your skin, I just never can target it to one thing because I'm using multiple things. But this right here is vitamin C firming body butter. It has the glycolic acid and it has a bright clementine scent. It is very citrusy. It smells pretty good, but it smells like, you know, your average vitamin C or citrus type of skin care product. Because when I use the Sunday Riley, I've been a fan of her too. She has the citrus or the vitamin C daily serum, and it smells just like that. But this is a body butter. It feels so good. The texture of it is so nice. And it's just so soft. I love it. It is really good. Wish I had gotten 2 of those too, but I didn't. All right, so let's move on to the next items now. In conjunction with this firming body butter and these 2 items, I think that it has made my skin so soft. I was just idly, you know, rubbing my hand across my leg, the upper part of my leg the other day, and I was like, oh my God, my skin is so soft. But I have been using these 2 items in conjunction with that firming body butter. This is the Tree Hut Vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub. Now, you know, Tree Hut, she doesn't play when it comes to her scrub. This is so good. And I've been using it along with the foaming gel wash. This foaming gel wash, if you're not into a bunch of suds, I would say be careful with these because this lathers so great. It has so many suds. I've even used it for a bubble bath for the little boy because it generates so many suds. So it has a really nice smell to it. It's not perfumey. It just has just a nice airy smell to it. And I've really been enjoying these products as well. Another product that I have been enjoying so much that I find it so hard to believe that it is clear. It has no exfoliant granules in it. This stuff smells so good. It almost smells like you can eat it. But this is the Candy Shop Sour Berry Belts. It's like, it looks like little Sour Patch candies. You know, the long little stringy patch candies. And they have the airheads like this too. But it's sulfate, paraben, and dye-free. As rich as this stuff smells, oh my God, it smells so good. You would think that it was blue. But it's clear. You would think that it actually has sugar granules in it because it smells that good. But Native, hands down, as far as the body wash, I'm never disappointed, but you know, it's another thing when it comes to the deodorants now. But really enjoying this. I like this one over the gummy bear one. This was my favorite one, and I have really been enjoying this. Another thing that I use in my skincare routine that I wanted to share with you guys is this chin strap. Many of you have noticed it because you have asked me. Yes, I've lost quite a bit of weight. I've been on a weight loss journey. I kind of like let myself just get too comfortable and relax during COVID, you know, in the house, just finding comfort in food. And I gained a lot of weight. So I have been working on it really hard. And I know I've lost over 40 pounds. But, you know, when you tend to lose weight, you know, you have that little extra situation going on under your neck. So I've really been working on that to try to tighten these muscles up. And I think this thing is really working. This is just a chin strap, and you just strap it. After I do my morning routine, I don't sleep in this. I do it in the mornings while I'm getting ready. And it has the ear slots to it. You can adjust these, you know, to make it more snug. And then it has a strap in the back. So I make this fit to my comfort and liking. And I have noticed that this area has tightened up some because I don't want one of those little turkey gobbles hanging under my neck. And you have to put in that extra work, you guys, especially when you've lost a tremendous amount of weight. 40 pounds, that's a lot of weight. It may not look like it, you know, after you get so big, but ultimately that's a lot of weight. So these are just some things that I have been using over the past few months. I have completely been enjoying them. If you have experienced or used any of these items below, or if you have any questions about these items, please leave a question or commentary in the comment section. And I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. And do not forget, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.